Did you know that Rome, the most powerful empire of antiquity, almost lost control of the seas due to a simple strategic error? Imagine the greatest naval battles in history, filled with plots of betrayal, surprising technological innovations, and epic confrontations that changed the course of the world. Today, we will uncover the hidden secrets of the Roman Navy and its most decisive battles. Get ready to discover how Rome dominated the seas and faced formidable enemies in breathtaking confrontations. Stay until the end to see how these battles shaped the future of civilization. In the beginning, the Roman Navy was modest, almost non-existent. Rome, a land power, quickly realized that without a robust naval force, it couldn't compete with maritime rivals like Carthage. The need to control the sea led Rome to build a powerful fleet from scratch. Imagine the Romans, known for their land supremacy, facing the enormous task of mastering the seas. With no naval experience, every step was a challenge. They not only built ships but also developed new tactics and trained inexperienced crews. With determination and innovation, they began to build a navy that would become the backbone of their maritime empire. This transformation was crucial for Rome, as the seas were the arteries of trade and communication. Imagine the tension and excitement of those early days, when each new strategy and every ship launched represented new hope for the empire. In the First Punic War, the rivalry with Carthage put Rome to the test at sea. In 260 BC, the Battle of Mylae occurred, where Rome achieved its first significant naval victory. The key to this success was the corvus, an ingenious device that allowed Roman soldiers to board enemy ships. Imagine the scene. Roman ships approaching the Carthaginians, the corvus descending like a deadly bridge, transforming naval battles into close-quarters combat, where the Romans were unbeatable. This innovation not only changed the course of the battle, but also established the Roman navy as a force to be feared. The victory at Mylae gave Rome confidence, but also highlighted the ongoing need for adaptation and innovation in naval warfare. The Carthaginians were stunned by Roman creativity and boldness, and this battle became a symbol of Rome's military ingenuity. Now, imagine two of the greatest naval forces of the time preparing for a colossal showdown. In 256 BC, at the Battle of Ecnomus, Rome and Carthage gathered their fleets for one of the largest naval battles in history. With over 300 ships on each side, the scale of the battle was impressive. Roman commanders Regulus and Manlius used a wedge formation, protecting their supply ships in the center. The Carthaginian forces, led by Hamilcar and Hanno, attempted to encircle and divide the Roman fleet. The combat was fierce, with ships colliding and soldiers fighting desperately. Rome emerged victorious, solidifying its position at sea and demonstrating the effectiveness of its naval tactics. This victory was a crucial turning point, allowing Rome to take the war to Carthaginian territory. The sound of ships crashing and soldiers' cries must have echoed for miles, and the victory was not just strategic but also psychological, showcasing Roman tenacity and skill. Despite the success at Ecnomus, Rome faced a devastating setback in 249 BC at the Battle of Drepana. Commanded by Adherbal, the Carthaginian fleet managed to surprise and defeat the Romans. Imagine the tension, with the Romans confident after their previous victories, only to be caught off guard. Lack of coordination and overconfidence led to the loss of 93 out of their 120 ships. This defeat exposed weaknesses in Roman tactics and highlighted the need for better leadership and planning. The battle was a heavy blow, but Rome used this experience to refine its naval strategies. The lesson learned was clear. Never underestimate your enemy and always be prepared for the unexpected. The impact of this defeat was profound, shaking the morale of the Roman troops and prompting strategic reflection that would change Rome's approach in future naval battles. The loss at Drepana showed that even the most powerful can fall if they are not vigilant. In the Second Punic War, naval control once again became vital. In 217 BC, at the Battle of the Ebro River, Rome demonstrated its strategic superiority once more. Hannibal Barca, the famous Carthaginian general, was trying to keep his supply lines open. The Romans, led by Gnaeus Cornelius Scipio, intercepted the Carthaginian fleet. The Roman victory here was crucial, as it cut off Carthage's supply lines and weakened their positions in Hispania. Imagine the Roman fleet attacking with precision, destroying enemy ships, and securing control of the river. This battle showcased the resilience and adaptability of the Roman navy, which had learned from previous defeats and implemented effective tactics to ensure control of the sea. The victory was a significant blow to Hannibal, who had to adjust his strategies without the expected naval support. It underscored the critical importance of maritime control in war and how Rome was becoming increasingly skilled at securing its naval supremacy. The most famous and decisive confrontation was reserved for 31 BC at the Battle of Actium. In the context of the civil war between Octavian and Mark Antony, this naval battle was pivotal. Octavian's forces, led by Agrippa, faced the fleet of Antony and Cleopatra. Imagine the drama, with Octavian and Antony vying for control of Rome, while Cleopatra anxiously watches. The battle was intense, with ingenious maneuvers and fierce clashes. Octavian's victory consolidated his power, and he became Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. This was a moment that changed the course of Roman history, marking the end of the civil wars and the beginning of a new era of peace and prosperity under the Roman Empire. Defeated and desperate, Cleopatra and Mark Antony fled, sealing their tragic fate and Octavian's definitive triumph. This confrontation not only defined the political future of Rome, but also left an indelible mark on naval history, showing how a single battle can alter the destiny of an empire. How did Rome achieve so many victories at sea? The answer lies in their technological and tactical innovations. From the Corvus, which allowed them to turn naval battles into close-quarters combat, to advanced shipbuilding techniques, Rome was always ahead of its adversaries. Imagine Roman shipyards bustling with activity, constructing faster and more maneuverable ships. Well-trained crews and the intelligent use of natural resources ensured that the Roman navy remained unbeatable. Other innovations included the construction of advanced harbors and the creation of new weapons and tactics that gave Rome a decisive edge in battles. For example, the use of Greek fire and new boarding techniques revolutionized naval warfare. These innovations not only secured victories but also solidified Rome's position as a formidable naval power, influencing shipbuilding and military strategy for centuries. Despite all their success, the Roman navy was not immune to decline. Various internal factors, such as corruption, lack of fleet maintenance, and administrative neglect, along with external challenges, including new barbarian threats, contributed to the gradual loss of naval power. Imagine a once powerful navy now struggling to keep ships operational and facing increasingly bold enemies. The last major naval battle showcased a Roman navy fighting to maintain its dominance, but eventually, the naval force that once ruled the Mediterranean began to disintegrate, leading to the empire's decline. Each lost battle further eroded Roman morale and strength, until the navy ceased to be the feared force it once was. However, the legacy of the Roman navy continued to influence future generations of strategists and sailors, serving as a case study in the rise and fall of a great naval power. And so, we recap the key moments of these epic battles. The Roman navy left a lasting legacy, shaping history in ways that still resonate today. Roman naval battles not only defined an empire but also imparted valuable lessons on innovation, strategy, and resilience. Imagine the lessons learned being passed down from generation to generation, influencing naval tactics and strategies up to the present day. The impact of these battles echoes through time, influencing modern naval warfare and maritime history. The Roman Navy taught us the importance of adaptation, innovation, and leadership. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and comment on what you thought of the video and suggest new topics. Your participation is essential for us to bring even better content. See you in the next video. Goodbye.